Most people believe disease is something that simply happens to them. Something unexpected. Something out of their control. But what if the real story is quieter than that? What if many long-term health problems are shaped slowly, through ordinary routines that feel harmless in a moment? In this video, we'll look at how everyday lifestyle choices influence long-term disease risk. Not through dramatic warnings or extreme health trends, but through a science-based understanding of how the body adapts over time, and what that means for the way we live today. The human body is not fragile. It's adaptive. It responds to what we eat, how we move, how we rest, and how we manage stress. These responses are designed to protect us in the short term. But when the same patterns repeat for years, those short-term adaptations can turn into long-term strain. Chronic diseases rarely appear suddenly. They develop gradually, often without noticeable symptoms at first. Blood sugar regulation shifts. Inflammation increases. Blood vessels lose flexibility. Hormonal rhythms become less stable. None of this feels dramatic on a daily basis, but over time, it reshapes the body's internal environment. Health, in this sense, is not a snapshot. It's a long exposure. Many lifestyle-related diseases share a common theme: prolonged internal stress on the body. This doesn't always come from emotional stress alone. It can come from irregular sleep, constant sitting, poor nutritional balance, or ongoing mental pressure without recovery. For example, chronic sleep deprivation affects glucose metabolism and immune function. A sedentary lifestyle reduces cardiovascular efficiency and muscle insulin sensitivity. Highly processed diets can increase systemic inflammation. Individually, these factors may seem manageable. Together, they compound. So what does this mean in real life? It means the body may appear functional on the surface while silently working harder to maintain balance underneath. One of the most dangerous misconceptions about health is equating normal life with healthy life. Feeling functional does not always mean the body is thriving. Many people live for years with elevated risk factors before any diagnosis appears. High blood pressure, insulin resistance, and chronic inflammation often develop quietly. They don't cause immediate pain, but they increase vulnerability over time. By the time symptoms show up, the process has often been unfolding for decades. This is why prevention is less about reacting to illness, and more about understanding patterns early. Health culture often celebrates extremes: extreme workouts, extreme diets, extreme discipline. But science repeatedly points to a different conclusion. Long-term health outcomes are shaped more by consistency than intensity. Regular moderate activity tends to outperform sporadic intense exercise. Balanced eating patterns outperform cycles of restriction and excess. Stable sleep schedules outperform occasional recovery. The body responds best to signals it can predict. When healthy behaviors become routine, the body adapts in protective ways, improving metabolic flexibility, immune resilience, and cardiovascular health. Lifestyle-driven disease risk is not just about lifespan. It's about health span. It affects mobility, cognitive clarity, emotional regulation, and independence later in life. Conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, neurodegenerative disorders, and certain cancers are influenced by long-term exposure to lifestyle factors. Genetics may load the gun, but lifestyle often pulls the trigger, or keeps the safety on. The empowering truth is that many of these risks are modifiable. Even later in life, changes can meaningfully reduce disease progression and improve quality of life. Rather than aiming for perfection, consider these grounded principles. Build daily movement into your routine, not just formal exercise. Eat in a way that supports long-term balance, not short-term control. Protect sleep as a biological necessity, not a luxury. Manage stress by creating recovery, not avoiding responsibility. Choose habits that feel sustainable 5 years from now. Small choices, repeated consistently, create powerful biological signals. Long-term health is rarely shaped by dramatic moments. It's shaped by quiet patterns, the meals we repeat, the routines we normalize, the recovery we allow ourselves to have. Understanding this doesn't demand fear or obsession. It offers clarity. Health is not about doing everything right. It's about making better choices more often, giving the body time to respond, and letting consistency work in your favor. One day at a time.